Oh boy, guys, this is the best day ever. I just bought a rank on yamc.com. It was 90% off. Now I'm gonna go play it on the YAMC server. I can't wait to use my prison rank. What's this? What happened? Where'd YAMC go? They turned it into a stupid Skyblock server.
Make the ground shake.
You have signed in to the YAMC voicemail service. Press 1 to begin listening to messages.
Hi. I'm just calling because, I'm really happy you guys are doing that 90% sale. I love it. I love YAMC. Thank you guys so much. I'm super excited. Can't wait to buy a bunch of ranks.
Message deleted.
Yeah, hi. I noticed you guys had a 90% sale on, but right after I bought my rank, it looks like I can't connect to the server anymore. Has something happened to YAMC? Is it gone down or something?
Message deleted.
Hi. Yeah. I can't connect to the server anymore. I'm trying to log in. Apparently YAMC.com is down. There's no way to connect now. It seems to be trying to redirect me to Skyblocky.com, but I bought over $300.
Message deleted.
I swear, if you guys don't pick up right now, I'm gonna come over there with a crowbar.
Message deleted.
Yeah, hello. I bought a rank for my grandson, Timmy, and he can't log in.
Message deleted.
I'm sorry, I forgot to leave my phone number so you could call me back. It's 64.
Message deleted.
So guys, believe it or not, what you are about to hear is 100% legitimate. This is mind-blowing, grade A, 100% scumbag level. Probably the second worst thing I have ever heard of a Minecraft server owner doing. But let's not wait anymore, let's dive right into the corruption and the horribleness that is YAMC, currently known as Skyblocky. So a few months back, YAMC was contacted by Mojang, and Mojang pretty much told them, hey, we don't like a lot of the stuff you're selling in your store, we want you to go EULA compliant or else something might happen to you. Now at the time, a lot of servers didn't know what that meant. A lot of us thought, are they going to try legal action? Are they going to add us to some type of blacklist? No one really knew what to expect, and YAMC was one of the servers who were contacted by Mojang in this instance. Now, YAMC had several options for what they could do. They could try to, comply with the EULA, which would have been expensive, probably would have cost them a bit of money to set their server up for that. They could ignore Mojang and just go straight un-EULA compliant and risk getting blacklisted. They could choose to fight the blacklist and maybe, use a launcher like Squid HQ, have all their players download it so they could still connect to the server regardless of whether there was a blacklist or not. The point is, there were plenty of options for YAMC to take, but the one option they chose to take is probably the worst one of all, and that was to hold a 90% sale and sell all of their ranks on their server for 90% off. Now I know what you're saying, but bad boy, 90% off sale, that's great. In fact, I want to go buy something on YAMC now too. But you'd be wrong, because guess what? They didn't just sell ranks for 90% off. They told players that they would be able to keep their rank and whatever it had with it even after the server went 100% EULA compliant. Well, BadBoyHalo, you're making this sound even better. Now I really want to go buy a YAMC rank. But no, just hold on for a second. Just hold on. They told their players, they said, listen, we're going to have this sale for 1 week. Everything 90% off. All these expensive ranks 90% off, so you can get them really cheap. And people bought them up by the bucket load. People bought up so many of these ranks. I know people who spent over $100 on YAMC just in this time period, buying a bunch of ranks on each of these different servers. Now, YAMC, I'm sure you guys don't know this, was made up of servers like Prison, Skyblocky, Factions, KitPvP, warfare, survival PvP. They had a ton of different servers for people to come and enjoy on their server. It was a very fun experience. And for each of these servers, they sold different rank packages for each one that were separate from the entire network. This is important. And they told players during this 90% sale, if you buy something, you will still have it when we go EULA compliant. They gave players the impression that once the sale was over, they were going to remove a lot of stuff from the ranks and switch everything to a EULA compliant format, but people would still be able to keep their stuff. This is what they told people. This is what people believed was going to happen. But this is not what happened. Far from it. Once the sale was done on the last day, while people were still furiously typing in their credit card information in order to buy ranks, the owner of YAMC closed the server. He closed it and he opened up Skyblocky. Now, if this doesn't sound too crazy yet, it should, because Skyblocky doesn't have prison, doesn't have kit PvP, doesn't have warfare, doesn't have any of the servers that YAMC had except for Skyblock. Now, in case you don't understand what happened, the owner of YAMC announced a sale with what I believe was the intention to turn YAMC into a Skyblocky server. I believe that he 100% knew what he was going to do. I believe that he knew this because it's not that easy to just snap your fingers and pop up another server like a pop-up tent. It's not that quick. You have to get the website set up, the server set up, the backend set up. You have to buy the domain. You have to get the logo set up. Now, the owner of Skyblocky found out that I was going to be doing this video, and he spoke to me and he begged me not to do it. He begged me not to upload it. And I talked to him about this, and he said that it was Mojang's fault, that Mojang forced him into this position, that, you know, going EULA compliant would have cost him a bunch of money and there would have been no way that he could keep YAMC open. And you know what? He might be right. He might be 100% right in that it was Mojang's, you know, enforcement of the EULA that pushed him to this position. But that does not excuse his actions. And his actions were announcing a sale, knowing that he was going to shut down YAMC. And that is what is so despicable about what he did. He announced the sale knowing that he was going to shut down YAMC and still took people's money, even though he knew he wouldn't have the ranks that they bought to give them. The only people who could possibly do something worse than this are the people who shop at Walmart and take items and leave them in places where they aren't supposed to. Like this guy who left a watermelon in the potato chip aisle. Like seriously, you couldn't carry the watermelon back to the watermelon section, you just had to leave it there? Oh, you want to eat healthy, but then you want to swap your watermelon out for chips? Come on! Now, as I'm sure you guys have realized, many people asked the owner of YAMC for a refund for this bait and switch tactic. They wanted to get their money back. And of course, the owner of YAMC said, yes, sure, I'm sorry. Here is your refund back. You can have it. I apologize. In fact, here's a free rank on top of it. But if you thought that, you'd be wrong, because no, he said, no, you cannot have your money back. We at YAMC/Skyblocky have a strict no refund policy. In fact, when he contacted me, the owner of Skyblocky, and asked me not to make this video, I explicitly told him that I would not make it under the condition that he refunded all of the people who he scammed. And guess what he told me? He said, Skyblocky has a strict no refund policy. So guess what, sir? You have a strict no refund policy. I have a strict upload whatever videos I want policy. But you know what's even crazier is the owner of Skyblocky tried to justify what he did by saying that he offered people a rank of equal value on Skyblocky. I mean, hey, it doesn't matter if he didn't give them exactly what they had paid for. I mean, right, like, let's say you go to a restaurant, right? And you order a big, juicy steak, a delicious steak, you know, $20 steak, and they bring out a big, fat, full of lettuce salad. So you complain, of course, and you're like, hey, what's the deal? I didn't order a salad. Where's my steak? And then they say, oh, well, we didn't have any steak, so we brought you this salad instead. But hey, it costs the same as a steak, right? So it's good. It's okay, right? You're not going to complain anymore, right? No, of course you're gonna complain. And these people did complain. And all of the people who complained, all of the people who made a big deal, he banned from the server and he banned from their forum in order to shut them up. In fact, let's go ahead and do an experiment and see how other people would feel if something like this was done to them. Alright guys, so I have our two subjects for this experiment, okay? Now, in this hand, I have a piece of string cheese. Now, they love string cheese, don't you? You like that. Now, we're gonna do an experiment, okay? So I'm gonna hold it in this hand. I'm gonna say, ready? Nope. I'm gonna say shake. Shake. There you go. You shook. Good boy. All right, you get that. You like the cheese. All right, now I'm gonna say shake. Come on, no. Shake. No, not you. Shake. No, you. No, not you. Get over there. Shake. Shake. There you go. There you go. All right, you get some string cheese too. Okay. Now we're going to do an experiment. Ready? Shake. Good boy. All right, now instead of string cheese, he gets a wad of cash. There you go. Come on. There you no, take the cash. Come on. It's worth more than the string cheese. It's worth at least the same, way more actually. It weighs about the same. No, take it. No, why are you looking for cheese? Take the money. Take the money. Here, you want the money? Oh wait, no, you need to shake, you sneaky devil. You're not going to get off without shaking. Shake. Okay, you shook. Good. Wad of cash. Here you go. What? Are you telling me you guys aren't satisfied? Are you telling me you'd rather have the string cheese? You'd rather have the string cheese? Alright, well, fine. Here, there's the string cheese for you. So now that you've seen that ridiculous example, let me go ahead and read a message that one of the admins said to a player on the Skyblocky forum. So this player was posting that he wanted YAMC back, and this was the response from the admin. He said, "Since YAMC is in the past by a few months as stated above, it won't be coming back. The server has merged to Skyblocky and will remain that way. Sorry that you enjoyed YAMC so much. However, it was a change that had to happen. On the bright side, if you had a rank on YAMC, you have been provided with a rank of equal value on Skyblocky. The perks you get are great, and many more are to come. I hope to see you around Skyblocky. If you need any further assistance, do not hesitate to PM any staff member with your inquiries." So if that sounds ridiculous to you, it should. If people bought a rank for prison or factions or whatever, and they don't want to play Skyblocky, how is giving them a rank on Skyblocky compensation? You know what? It's about as much compensation as giving a dog a stack of cash instead of cheese for shaking your hand. What that means is that it's not compensation. It's zero compensation. It's not even comparable because you're trading out what they wanted for something that they don't want at all. And to top it all off, the owner of YAMC was stealing Hypixel's images and using them on his website as well without their permission. Isn't that just crazy? But to summarize, guys, the owner of AMC went and offered players. He offered them a 90% sale. People spent hundreds on his server. He offers them a sale. When he then shuts down his server and opens up a Skyblock server, he tries to offer these people something that they didn't pay for, something that they didn't want instead of what they actually paid for, and he denied them refunds. And when they pressed him about it and made a big deal out of it, he then proceeded to ban people from his forums. I have talked to dozens of different Skyblocky players who have told me this exact same story over and over again. And the point of this video is to get this message out there. It doesn't matter how long ago this situation happened. The point is, there are people who still have not received the money that they spent on YAMC on products that they did not receive back. And the owner of YAMC owes it to these people. He owes it to give them their money back, because why on earth would anyone want to play on a server or buy stuff from a server that's going to scam their own players like this? And that is what is so ridiculous about the whole thing. This is not a good way to run a Minecraft server. This is not a good way to run a business. And I call on the owner of Skyblocky to give refunds to the people who ask for it. to the people who bought stuff that they did not receive. And that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up. I can imagine that every single Skyblocky player that disagrees with this video is going to spam it with dislikes. It's probably going to have 1,000 dislikes within like an hour of me uploading it. It's going to be horrible, going to be absolutely merciless. So I would really appreciate it if you could give it a like, just to help counteract these people. And, you know, share your stories in the comment section. If you have anything like this that happened to you on YAMC, Skyblocky, whatever, share your experience in the comment section so that people know that this type of stuff happened to you too. And if you would like to tell me any of your stories from other servers or other places that have done this type of stuff to you, go ahead and shoot me a PM on YouTube. I'd love to hear your stories, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, please give the video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about it. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.